Hello and high vibes to you. Just a moment, let me turn this off. Hello and high vibes to you, my beautiful friends. Michelle House here from Rich Living, coming to you from Brisbane, Australia. Welcome to High Vibes at 5:55. Brought to you by the Rich Living Academy. Yay! And today I want to talk to you about how your vibes create your reality. I mean, man, look at this. I'm totally high vibed right now. I don't know where this is going to go. Hello everybody. Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful to see you all. So, good morning. Hi. Some of you are probably, thank you. Welcome back. Hello, Deb. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to talk to you today. I wanted to share with you on, we're going to talk about how your vibe creates your reality. And look at this. Here's my reality right now, unfolding before my eyes. My vibe has created this reality that I'm here in today. But I would need to take you back on a little bit of a journey, a little bit of time travel. Those of you that know me probably are very familiar with my story, but those of you that are joining for the very first time, I wanted to kind of give you some, what is this high vibes at 5:55 that this person speaks of? What are all these people joining? I don't understand. And I need to take you back in time. Go with me for a moment as we go down the vortex and travel back in time to not so long ago, right? So not so long ago. This is my 5th season now of High Vibes. So I ran it for a whole year, but I ran it for a whole year because I actually set myself up a challenge. I had a difficult couple of years and I challenged myself to step out of the funk I was in and start creating my reality because I could see where my reality was going, right? So let me take you back in time. To around, I guess, 2014, where my husband, Jonathan, you'll see him from time to time. He pops in and says hi and the kids and all that. It's very random High Vibes at 5:55. You get an insight into me and my life, and it helps people and inspires people. So yes, back in 2014, around then, my husband was going through job transition, which is really difficult and challenging when you've got 3 kids and you've got a mortgage and you've got bills and you've got a business. It's a challenging time for everybody involved, and it was emotionally challenging, pressure on the relationship, all that kind of stuff. I think you know what I'm talking about. And then we go into 2015 where we decided that we were going to homeschool our children. We also decided that we were going to move to the Sunshine Coast here in Queensland, which I'm actually still here at the moment in Sunshine Coast, but I'm on holiday. So we decided that we were going to move to the Sunshine Coast, packed up everything, and it just wouldn't work. Like, life wouldn't flow. That whole situation would not flow, and everything was forced. And looking at properties to buy, we missed out. Looking at rentals, we couldn't get a rental. So it just wasn't working, and we kind of took it off the table and went, okay, let's just sit with for a while. And a week later, my dad was diagnosed with cancer and only a couple of months to live. So this was 2015. And, the pressure came off about looking for a house, but I can look back in that in retrospect now and go, I see, universe. I see where you made me stare. I get it now. But you can imagine the funk started to build there. So I was frustrated with Jonathan, who ended up sorting himself out anyway, frustrated with Jonathan, going on this new adventure with my business as well as home educating my children. Dad gets sick with cancer. Dad passes away in 2015. And that was kind of it, where I just went, you know what? What is the meaning of life? Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? Why? What are the answers? And, a little bit, I don't know if I can call it depression. Maybe it was depression. I don't know. But a funk. And I'm very fortunate and very lucky that I was able to take a year out of my business and go on sabbatical for a year and just be with the kids, work out where it was that I fit in the world. But it was still very low vibed, right? It was very easy for me to go back into frustration, anger, pissed offness, bitterness, resentment. Listen to those words all flow freely from my mouth. And very challenging for me to go, how can I be happy today? What can I be grateful for? How can I be excited? Where can I find the fun? That was really challenging. So anyway, 2015 comes to an end. 2016, about halfway through 2016, we went, right, you know what? We just need to get away. We need a holiday. We need to just consolidate as a family. all of this stuff has happened in our lives. So my mum died, my dad died, Jonathan's dad died. You know, it was emotional. And through all that, the questions, what is the meaning of life, right? So off we go to beautiful Fiji, have an amazing time. The 2 days in, I broke my knee. So this beautiful, amazing, 5-star luxurious holiday goes, I'm forced, literally totally forced to sit down and not do anything. So totally broke my knee, came back to Australia, had to, whatever I did to my knee, I can't even really remember, it was all too technical. Ask Jonathan, he knows all the anatomy stuff. I know, it was bloody painful, and I had to actually elevate my leg for 4 weeks when we came back from Fiji, because the tendons had to heal before I had the operation. So you can imagine, all this stuff's going on, and I'm going, oh my God, for fuck's sake. Sitting on the sofa with my leg up on the recliner for 4 weeks, homeschooling the kids on the sofa, you know, doing what I could to raise my vibe. But I was constantly being challenged with something getting in my way of my, and when I say vibe, I say vibration, my energy, my love, my zest for life. That is what I'm talking about, right? The joy, oh my God, today it's Monday, let's get up. You know, that kind of stuff was missing in my life, and I kept getting these roadblocks. And then what happened? I took some notes. Then what happened? Well, then I had the operation, then I had recovery, and I had a whole lot of mindset issues with recovery. I didn't trust my knee because my knee actually gave way twice. So I didn't trust my knee. After the operation, it was like, I don't think it's going to work again. So my recovery actually took longer because my mindset was not good. I'd go for a walk and go, ooh, 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 and then I'd do some physio and go, ooh, 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 I can't. And then, people, I don't think I've said this out loud. Should I say this out loud? Then what they give you in hospital when you have an operation, they give you these lovely little painkillers. And they were very lovely for a very long time. So I guess, am I ready to say that? I don't even know. They made my life a little bit more easy. Having an endone and swallowing it down with a glass of wine. I know, right? So, come to October 2016, I gave myself a good slap in the face. Actually, I don't know. What was the breaking point? I think I just, we have these. We wake up in the morning one day and we go, that's it. Today's the day, I've had enough. I know what it is. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired about my situation. I was telling everybody about my situation. I was talking myself into my situation. I was making my situation worse. It was, I then got sick and tired of hearing myself saying how shit my life was. When in actual fact, it wasn't shit. Which is the whole point of high vibes, people. So I challenged myself in October to bring in all of my practices that I've known forever, since my 20s. I've been since my teens. I've been doing personal development since I was 15. So I started to bring all of my practices back. Grounding, standing on the ground outside, barefoot on the grass, meditating, consciousness streaming and writing things first thing in the morning, writing your dreams down, noticing what your dreams are, paying attention, learning things from my girlfriend Susan Pierce about mindfulness. I started to bring all of those daily practices back into my life. And then I remembered Anthony Robbins. I went to Unleash the Power Within a couple of years ago. My God, I was pregnant with Lockie. So, all right, 9 years ago then. 9 years ago, I went to Unleash the Power Within with Tony Robbins. I don't know if has anybody been to Tony Robbins? I love his energy. I love his zest for life. And that was what I was craving. I was craving that back in my life. One of the things he teaches you is about getting yourself into peak state. So music, high energy, moving the energy through your body. So I started turning the music up really early in the morning. I'm a 4 o'clock riser. Really early in the morning, I would get up, I'd jump around downstairs, didn't want to wake the kids, jump around, turn the music up, and actually pump and move the energy through my body. And I started to feel better. That was the one thing that started to make me feel better. And I did it, and I set my alarm to remind me, because I was already up, fart-assing around doing nothing. So my alarm would say, high vibe state, high vibe state, high vibe state, which was the term that I coined for it. And then I thought, you know what, you could really challenge yourself with this. This is going to be scary, Michelle. This is going to be scary. Why don't you do Facebook Lives about your high vibes? And so I started doing Facebook Lives about my high vibes. I can't tell you the fear, the absolute fear I had about stepping into that space. But here's what I know for sure. When we get out of our own way and just go look at the fear. I'm not saying there is no fear. There is fear. There is resentment. There is frustration. There is annoyance. There is crankiness. There is PMS. There is that stuff. What I'm suggesting and inviting you guys to do is to pick that up and put it in a little brown package and just pop it to the side for a second while you get yourself into a high vibe state. So for me, and if there's only one thing that you do in this whole time that you listen to me and hang out with me, is turn up the music and jump around for 5 minutes every morning, then tell me how shit your day was. Because I promise you, you're not going to have a shit day. You're not going to have a shit day. Okay, all right, let me be really honest. I didn't sleep last night. I was tossing and turning. It was really, really windy here on the coast. I'm staying at a friend's place, so I was listening out for the wind, making sure that everything was okay. But what was underneath that was my fear about coming back here and doing high vibes. I know, right? So I've done these for a year. I've created a beautiful, beautiful audience, tribe, connected people. Hello, I can see you all joining in, of people that are jumping in now and saying hi, that all this morning we're all Facebooking each other and going, oh my God, I can't see it. What time is it? Oh no, that's Queensland time. Oh my God, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Your high vibe is what got me out of my fear. So I woke up and I'm looking and I could see the messages coming through and I'm going, oh my goodness. Oh no, hang on, Queensland time, what's happening? And then your excitement and your vibe about me being high-vibed actually has me here standing in front of you. Oh, isn't that amazing? So this is why I love doing high vibes. Yes, it is selfishly, self-love first, right? This is my self-care routine. High vibes is my self-care routine. I jump in here. Before this, I've had the music on this morning. Facebook doesn't like me playing music. We used to do high vibes with music in the background, but then they would cut my videos off for copyright stuff. I'd only play a little bit, but they didn't like it. So I was playing and I wrote it down. I had Don't Stop Believing by Journey. I think they sang it on Glee. I don't know the words. Oh, hang on. We got visitors. So I was lip syncing, and oh, there's a doggy out there. Sorry, I was lip syncing, whatever that is. But not lip syncing because I can't lip sync and I don't know the words, right? So jump around, dance, get your vibe going, get your energy high, because you then impact. Sorry. Jenny. Keep going. That wasn't expected. He's a good boy. He's protecting us. Rebecca's saying I wanted to panic, but I decided it's okay. That's all because of you. I know, right? So go with the songs. Vibe yourself up. If that's the one thing that you do, I allow the dog to bark. All right, on that note, I'm going to leave you. I know, right? I'm going to leave you to go and find that song, turn it up, and don't stop believing. Everything does turn out in the end. Join me again tomorrow for High Vibes at 5:55. If it's too early for you, I invite you to get up early. Sometimes we've just got to go that little extra little bit to not push ourselves. I'm not going from that space. We've got to move out of our comfort zone. That's where the magic happens. So if you need to get up 5 minutes early tomorrow to be a part of the energy of high vibes, do that. And you can then go, you can go on and high vibe around the family while you're making school lunches. Our reality is what we put out there. So my reality this morning is having you all join me on this beautiful Monday in this beautiful country, wherever you are. I know you're a very lucky person because you're watching me live and you're connected to some kind of internet. That's pretty lucky. That's pretty amazing that we're able to do that in this day and age. So off you go. Let me know what you did that high vibed you today. And we'll catch up tomorrow. And I'm going to have lots of things to talk to you about. Oh, and one more thing. I can just see my little notes here behind me. Remember, the universe rises up to meet you. So if you're here at low vibe and you are resentful, guess where the universe is going to rise up to? It's going to rise up to resentment. It's not going to rise up to happiness, joy, because you're not there. It's going to rise up to where you're at. So if today you are 10% more positive, grateful, joyful, playful, loving than you were yesterday, the universe is going to rise up to meet you at that extra 10%. So take that on board and start creating your reality. You're in charge here of that reality being created. You also need to take your hands off the wheel at the same time. I know, right? How do you do that? Stay tuned, because we'll be high-vibing all of those kinds of conversations early in the morning and getting you into a beautiful, happy state for the rest of your day. Mwah! It was so exciting to see you. Oh, look, and look at this. It's around the wrong way because I'm on my phone. High vibes, everybody. See you.